Okay, we're live. Cool. All right. Hey, YouTube. Welcome. Welcome to Notary Educators with Kimmi. We are live actually on 2 platforms tonight. We're going to see how this works. We are live on IG and we are also live on YouTube. So we need to give YouTube a few minutes to do what it does. And that's to let people know I am here in the flesh. Hey, people, what's going on? And then we are live also on IG. They are notifying people over there. We're going to do a little training tonight. So I hope you got your pen and paper. Hey, Lori W., what's going on? Lori's in mentorship, knocking it out the box. Our mentorship program is going so well. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but I could not be more proud of our mentees. I'm telling you, they are really, it's a community. And when I say that, they're helping each other. We even are doing a community a little bit differently. You've been traveling, Lori? Yeah, I've been kind of MIA too. I've had so many special projects going on. And also I added going live within the group chat, because our sessions were like on a Saturday this month. So, that was, I don't like when we have to go almost a week and a half without meeting. I just don't like it. So anyway, I was going live. But anyway, so let's hop into it. So first of all, for those of you who do not know, I am Kimmi, your number 1 notary educator. I teach people how to properly execute their documents, because if you don't know how to do that, you have no business doing business, okay? Now, I know it's all flashy and all that to talk about marketing, to talk about everything else, to talk about your logo, to talk about your printer that you have and your color of your notary stamp. But if you don't know how to stamp the paper, you have no business doing business. And right now, as of this second, we have somebody in our mentor group that was the 3rd notary on the job today. The 3rd notary. I'm so proud of her. I do not know what to do, because we've had some things where she had to work through in her business. And to find out that she was the 3rd notary today, hey, Notary Educators is on the map. What? Hey, Divinely. What is it? Divinely Me. I love it. Hey, Lisa. Lisa also is in mentorship, doing amazing. And we got Miss Sheila here. Miss Sheila, how are ya? So yeah, tonight, guys, we're going to do a little training, and we are talking about, again, what documents not to apostille. So how did this video come about tonight? You may be asking. First of all, we got to go back just a wee bit. What is an apostille? Some of you may be brand new. And for those of you who already know, but for those of you who don't, I got to go back just a wee bit. Hey, Notary in Real Life. I did put the link here. If anybody wants to join me on stage, you can. We can talk about your business. I'm going to put it again throughout my time here. Hey, Regina. If you want to join and talk about your business, talk about what's going on in these notary streets, you're more than welcome. All the request is that you have your camera on. Okay. So anyway, an apostille is a document that needs a higher level of authentication. Okay. Oh, it's Sierra. Hey, Sierra. Sierra's in mentorship too. Hey, Sierra. So yes. So a document that needs a higher level of authentication, going from here to Mexico, here to Peru, here to Dominican Republic, here to China, wherever, doesn't matter, anywhere outside of the United States, okay? So I had a client, and she called me, and she was like, hey, I have a marriage certificate that I need to get apostille. I said, okay. And I was like, so she goes on to tell me, yeah, I've already spoken to another person, and they told me that they can do it. So why she's calling me, I don't know, because she did find somebody that told her they would do it. Now, I know we all over here, we apostille like pros, right? We are apostilling. If we know what to do, we're apostilling like a pro. If we do not know what to do, we should not be doing apostilles, okay? This is not the kind of job you can fake it till you make it. It's just not. You cannot fake this till you make it, okay? You have to know what you're doing, all right? I know you want to make the money. You hear about making $200 for one piece of paper, $300, $400. The money is real, but the expertise that is required is also real. Okay. So we are going to be notarizing, apostilling, and fingerprinting. Anything we do over here at Notary Educators Like a what? Can somebody put it in the description? in the comment box there. We are going to be notarizing, apostilling. Anything we do, we're going to do it like a what? Somebody been with me for a minute. What are we saying? We're going to do it like a what? Like a what? Like a what? Like a what? Somebody better say like a pro. So yes, well, Lori, thank you. So we are apostilling like a pro, okay? So this person calls me. She said, I already found somebody to do it. So she must have needed a second opinion. Thank you, Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl, welcome to. Oh, wait a minute, Cheryl, are you? Okay, so we got Cheryl and we got Sierra. Okay, cool. Because I was getting confused like that. Like a pro, right? Anything we do over here, we doing it like a pro, right? So when she calls me, she had already talked to somebody else. And the other person had told her she could do it. So why she wanted a second opinion, I don't know. Anyway, when she calls me, I said, well, ma'am, unfortunately, you cannot have the marriage certificate apostille. And she's like, okay. So she said, well, how do I get a copy of it? Because she needed it for an Army base. Okay, she needed it for an Army base. And how can she get it completed? So I went on to explain to her the whole process. Now, I'm going to give you some of the process, but I don't want to go over your heads. So if you need a little bit more, I'm going to encourage you to check out the mentorship program or either the apostille training. Why? Because you can't just learn it here in a YouTube video, okay? You just cannot. You got to know a lot about apostilles. Not everything, but you need to know enough. So I'm going to tell you what I told her the process should be. So she cannot get that document apostilled. What she needs to, not her original, okay? No notary can do that. The notary was going to make a copy of it. I forgot that part. The notary was going to make a copy of her marriage certificate and get that apostille for her. Okay? So that's how we already know that the notary did not know what they're doing, because my people in my group, can you apostille as a notary? Can you put your notary stamp on a marriage certificate? Can you put your notary stamp on a marriage certificate? Yes or no? Yes or no? 1 for yes, 0 for no. Correct. Hey, Jasmine, welcome. I was just talking about you, how proud I am of you and being the third notary assigned to that signing. We'll talk about that in a minute too. No, you cannot. Okay. So the proper process would be, we do need a copy of it, but the notary isn't going to be the one to make the copy. Okay. Hey, Jeff over on Instagram. How are you, Jeff and Pam? Okay. So it's not going to be the notary that puts the stamp on there. Okay. Regina's like, no equals 0. Correct. Okay. So we have to know the process. We have to know the process. So she would need to order a marriage certificate from her state. Okay. You can get it from the state. You go to the state's website. She was not here in Georgia, so she can have someone go down there and pick it up for her, or she can order from Vital Check. She has many options as to how to get this marriage certificate. I've actually recently, I talked about this in another live I did recently. I ordered it for my client. That's another fee. Now, I didn't charge this particular client because they were a friend of mine, but I'm taking my time to order the marriage certificate for them. So that's a fee. How much do you think that should be? How much do you think that should be? I'm taking at least, say, a half hour. It doesn't take that long. Let's say a half hour to order the birth certificate, marriage certificate, whatever it is for the client. How much do you think additional that should be? What would your fee be? What would your fee be? Again, I didn't charge my person, but this time. Okay. Well, what would your fee be? Because everything you do for your client is a service. Don't forget that. Okay. So now we're talking about documents that you should never. $5, Jasmine. You are not in Notary Educators. I'm officially kicking you out. Jasmine, $5. And I got to order it for them. I'm saving them all kind of time. Time is money. Time is what, guys? Come on. Come on. Questions equal money. Time equal money. What? Not $5. More like Lori's dollar amount, 35 to 40. Yes. Yes. Notary in real life. Yes. I'm thinking more like the $40 mark. Okay. So again, I'm not nickel and diming my client, but that's a whole service. Time is money. Yes. Thank you, Notary in real life. Time is money. So I'm not just going to do it for free. Typically, again, this was an extenuating circumstance. Okay. And Jasmine, you already know we don't use profanity, right? Right, my friend. But it's all good. So yeah. It's gonna be $40.